So guys, this is going to be an unboxing review setup video, like all in one. If you have any intention of buying this wardrobe, then you should absolutely watch this video. So this is how the package came. It cost me 22,000 naira from Jumia Nigeria. I'll have that link in the description bar, and also link on Amazon where you can purchase this will be in the description bar, because I really love this wardrobe. This is very beautiful for students, or like people going for the NYSC service, or like if you're traveling somewhere that you spend like 2 years or so and you need to. I wish I bought this thing during service or as a student. Like, I will still be using it up to today. It's so nice. So it comes with these two unserious manual that will take you 2 days to figure out if you're not a patient person. So guys, the first thing I have done is to set out everything and group them how they are supposed to be, and compare the numbers to the number on the manual. So every single thing that was named here was there, and at the end of the video you will see that I had a few ones. They are supposed to be 10, and here they are about 15. And also, people who bought this in on the review, I was seeing people saying there is no hammer, there is no hammer. What the provision they made for hammer is actually of these wooden sticks, but just a little fatter one. So you're going to see, just check and be sure that everything inside matches what is in the manual, and then now we can start. So in the manual it is stated that these short ones are supposed to be 10, but I had 15, and the caps are supposed to be 10, I had 11. So to start off, I just started attaching the cap, which is this tiny one I just picked up, to one end of this very short stick for 10 pieces. So just do that until you have 10 of them. When you are done, on the end of 4 of those 10 sticks, fix 3 connectors, and on the remaining 6 you fix 4 connectors. Don't worry, you will see me do that. So guys, look at this piece I'm holding up. You can see that transparent section. That shows that the wood has not been knocked completely to fit perfectly into that white whatever that thing is. So you have to hammer it until the stick reaches the end, until it gets all the way into that rubber, so that when you look at the rubber, you see like the transparent part is now very tiny or completely gone, just like this. The stick on my hand, that other stick, is actually the hammer that they provided, and so guys, I made a mistake and I had to start all over. When you are fixing these 10 legs, every time you come across this section that looks like a hole you can pour water, you can see it doesn't have this thing extending here, it has this hole. Every single time you come across it, when you're putting this leg here, this stick should be opposite this hole. These cage looking things are 8, 4 short ones and 4 bigger ones, as you can see. So we are going to arrange short one, big one, short one. Okay, so we are going to call the short one A, the long one B. So it's A, B, B, A. Don't put that white cloth yet. So for those short 10 things you did, the 4 are going to be on the outer corner of the shorter ones, AA, and then the 6 ones are going to be in the middle. When you are done, this is what you will have. So I am now going to proceed to add these ones together, then these ones together, then these ones together, then the base of the wardrobe will be okay. Fix the individual sticks that goes into this thing before you attach it to this one. Okay, so just ensure everything is hammered in tightly. Apart from these 10 tiny sticks we use for the base, we have a long stick and a short stick set in that carton. Now you're going to take the long stick, the longer ones, and pass them through. You'll see small cuts on this white sheet of paper, or this white sheet of cloth. So just pass it through there and put it down. You can also leave the white sheet of cloth and just fix the long rods. Then when you're done, you're now going to lie the cloth all on top of the sticks and push it down. Whichever one is easier for you, you do that. So I just finished attaching them, and then I went back and started knocking them into place to make sure they are tight. Okay, after this, in that material I brought out, you will see this piece of cloth. There are 6 of them, so we are going to attach 3 of them now on this stage. Now guys, pick 5 of those shorter sticks. On one end you're going to connect the connector like a T on 5 of them, one end. Then on the second end you're going to connect 3 4 connectors and 2 3 connectors. The 3 connectors are going to be on stick number 1 and 5, because that place is going to form like a curve at the end. Then the 4 connectors are going to be on stick 2, 3 and 4. You just replay what I am saying if you are confused when trying it. But you can see the connector on my hand. The one that have the stick going into 4 different holes is the 4 connector. That one is going to be on stick 2, 3 and 4. Then the one with 3 holes is going to be at the edges, because we only have the stick going up, down and side at the end of the wardrobe. So that's stick 1 and stick 5. Just watch what I am doing, and I don't know, as you're trying, as you're making it, you will start understanding what I am saying. You reach that point of confusion and it will be like, aha, this is what she means. So just continue. And we are working on 5 sticks. When you are done, just put them in place as I have done here and hammer them. Hammer them. I later figured out that I can use my regular hammer, and it made the labor 3 times easier. I wish I knew this like from the beginning. This their nonsense hammer stick broke, and you can just use your discretion when using a regular hammer. It feels as if you should use this type of hammer that has like a pad on it, like a padded hammer. If you don't have that, okay, you can see this connector on my right hand. It's curved at the end. Can you see that? So it has 3 spaces sticks can go in. One from the under, one from the top, and one to our right as we are watching now. That's the one that will be at the end. That's on stick 1 and stick 5. Then the 3 in the middle are different because they have 4 sticks going up, down, left and right, since they are in the middle of the wardrobe. Okay, so when I got my hammer, it was so much easier. I just made sure I paid attention to how I was knocking it. So we are done with this stage. Now our next stage is to place the second layer of the wardrobe there. So you're going to pick 10 of the longer sticks, the longest sticks, 10 of them, and just place them on top of stick 1 to 5, both the front and the back. You will see me do that now. So all the way, 10 sticks on everybody gets a stick. Everybody gets a stick. When you are done, I noticed that like twisting the stick into the rubber makes it go down a little bit easier. This thing is snuggle. Like my hands were hurting. If you have someone to help you, you better get help because this thing took me almost the whole day. So if you twist it, it will make it go down a little for it to stand, and then you can use your hammer and popo it down. So guys, next we are going to attach the stick at the back of the wardrobe. So for the first, now you can see the wardrobe's 4 layers. For the first and fourth column, inside that space, you're going to use shorter sticks. Then for row 2 and 3, you're going to put longer sticks because that space in the middle is wider. Can you see that transparent space? That means I didn't popo that in very well. So
This
use
is
your
what it
hammer
is
and
looking like so
mark it
far.
until you can't see transparent
So
space. That's what I later did, and when you are done, this is what it looks like. Now it's time to slide in the 3 remaining school uniform for these middle sections. It's actually added like security to prevent the sticks from widening away. So we are done with that layer. Our next work now is to place this thing. That thing looks exactly like the bottom one, like just a whole panel, right? So you're going to have 2 of these. Please look at it very well so that it will be easy for you to fit in your own. Okay, Please look at it very well. So on two of them, we are going to have like this. Look at the connectors we are using. It's this angled one. And then on three of them, this is what we are having. Okay, so duplicate that, and now it's time to place them. Remember, when we have two different ones, that means they are going on stick 1 and 5, and the remaining 3 we go on sticks 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so these 3 are going on sticks 2, 3 and 4. Then those first 2 I showed you we go on sticks 1 and 2. And when I finish fixing them, I am now going to use my hammer and popo it down to make sure that it fits snugly. Like, this thing feels as if it's fragile, and then at the same time it feels very strong. Do you know all those basket woven type of bookshelf that we used to have back in the day? You can ask a child to lift it up and throw it down. It will look like, because of how weightless it is, you will feel like as if it's fragile. But if that thing falls from a height, it will almost feel as if it will bounce around. That's how this wardrobe feel. Like, somebody that is not strong can just lift it up, but if you throw it down the way it is now, those things are not going to fall apart, except you did not hammer. Oh, my hammer is out. Like, my work got so much easier, except you don't fix it perfectly. If you do, this type of rubber that they use is like suction. It will just hold it like tight like that. And I talk too much. It's time to fix our A. So short, long, long, short. Now we are going to, this time around there, we are going to do it on the ground, and everything is going to be easy. Okay, I took down those ones I put in there because I now wanted to do it on the ground. This is how I should have done the first one first. Just connect 4 of them on the ground, like everything straight on the ground, and now place it on top. That's what I did. So I will just let you watch me, and I hope you're not skipping the ads on this video when I become monetized, because that is how I am going to make money. And remember, if you want to buy this, watch after watching the video, you should check the link in the description bar. Ooh, and what else? God, if you're not a creative, patient, handy type of person, you will not be able to do this thing alone. Get help. Even if you are, like, when I was done, my back was hurting, my shoulders were hurting. If I knew this is how intense this thing was, I could have asked someone to help me. So I just demonstrated how you should be careful when hammering that thing. Like, look at it and think about it. Like, where best should I hit this thing without ruining the rubber? One of them actually broke. I ended up having one extra of these 4 connector. One of them cracked a little. I now kept it aside, but I didn't know when I finally used it, and the one I had left was not the cracked one, but it will not do anything to it. It just cracked a little. The stick still went in and it was fine. I am creating a ladder, a beautiful ladder. Anyways, let's just watch. Everything will be complete, and then I will just lift it up and place it on top of that. So much easier than doing it on top of that place. So when you are done, next, now we have to put this one on top on the last diagram. That's roll on top. That's our next goal. So again, we make our 2 to 3. We should be getting used to it by now. 2 to 3. So when you put the stick standing up, you put this one on top, and the stick standing up should be the short one. At this point, the longer ones are remaining 2, and that too is going to be used for the hanger inside. So just keep those longer sticks apart. From now on, you're going to be using just the shorter ones until you are done with that third row. Yeah, row. So again, I finish it down before putting it up. I learned this lesson almost at the end. So after this stage, it's time to connect the middle hangers. For the two bigger rows in the middle, we are going to be using the two long sticks, and then for the smaller side, 1 and 4, you're going to use the shorter sticks. So this is how you connect the the hanger thing to the wood, and hang it from underneath. Go underneath this baskety ladder layer and connect it from under just the way I did here. You're going to repeat for the other three. So you're going to have short, long, long, short. Okay, so connect it. If you're having a problem fixing it, slant it to like a diagonal way. Slant it like from your face to the wall, just across. That way it's going to fit in. Then when you connect it, you push it to the middle of this place or wherever you want it to be. And remember to go from under, not from on top. Go from under and hang that hanger thing on the stick, and press it down when you are done so that it will snap on the stick and be firm. After that, I think it's time to wear the clothes of the wardrobe. Remember, the under one is already there, so let's hurry up and do that next. I am going to show you now what is remaining from the things I worked with. I had 2 of those short sticks remaining and about 5 of these tiny sticks, then 2 of these connectors. Yeah, just 2 of the connectors and their hammer that broke. But guys, something I can say off the bat that I don't like about this is this place for dresses looks really short. I wish there was a way. Can you see that? It's short. I wish there was a they made provision so that you can hang dresses from up here. And I don't know if this thing can be adjusted. If I have absolutely long dresses, I guess this is what I will do and it will work. Lastly, we have to fix this curtain thing that is going to help the door to slide open and close. So we have the string, and then we have these clips or whatever that thing is. So you can see this provision that is made for you to attach the hooks or those plastics. Anyway, you can see them. So just bend it a little and hook it onto that place, and when you are done, I am going to insert a picture of how you should put the the rope, that stretchy rope that I showed you. That's going to be like the cotton rope, and I didn't know how to fix it when I was making this thing, and I attached it. Although when I finished I figured it out, but today when I was editing and looking for pictures to demonstrate this thing, I came across this picture, and this is how you're supposed to attach that rope. So when I finished, I noticed that the cotton was drawing this stretchy thing down and it wasn't looking nice. I decided to roll it on top of that place to reduce the weight of the cotton so that it wouldn't cooling down, and then I will proceed to stretch it back to where it was before. That way this thing can be, this place can give it some support. Can you see here? So this thing is going to open it up in short.